it going, gents? Here we are today on my electric skateboard, the Verreal F1. I am attempting to commute on this skateboard from my house all the way to the city, which is way over there in the distance. That's where I'm going right now. 12 kilometers. It's about 10 Ks, but the way I go is about 12 Ks. So my e-bike has died. I'll show off what happened to my e-bike. So my e-bike's having some issues with the connection of the battery to the actual, like this thing. This actual connector thing is broken, so I have to charge it by taking the battery off. I've been through 2 sets of chains and sprockets recently. It punches every day, even though these are like e-bike specific tires and they were meant to be stronger. I still get punctures and stuff. My grips are worn out completely. My brake pads are worn out completely. 6,000 kilometers, 3 years of daily commuting, and yeah, now it just seems to turn off all the time halfway while riding and won't turn back on. Battery issues and stuff, so I've retired it. Did a good job, e-bike, but now it's over. So I'm trying to now give it a shot of commuting full-time on the electric skateboard. Now I've been using this Verreal F1 for a few months now, and it's fantastic. I absolutely love it. I made a video, like this kind of same video previously, and I said the skateboard was perfect other than one thing, and that thing has now been fixed. So that's why I'm trying commuting on this thing again, and I'm really excited that that one issue has been fixed. And what that one issue was going down hills when the skateboard was fully charged. It used to just release the brakes. So I'd come from my house, which is just around here, and then there's a hill down there, and that would charge up the battery using the regenerative braking on the remote. And then I'd get to this hill, and then halfway down it would just release the brakes. It doesn't do that anymore. It now gives you a warning on the controller and lets you know that basically you're overcharging it. And I haven't actually had it release the brakes yet, so I don't know what it does. I think it just overcharges it and just lets you know that it's overcharging the battery. Stop going down a hill. So it actually works really good. So I'm going to go down this hill right now. The board's pretty much fully charged, and we're going to test out. We'll see if we maybe get the warning on the remote. But that was the only issue I had. So this is a really steep hill, as you can see, for these people walking up. So I'm going to be as hard as I can on the regenerative braking, and let's just glide me down this hill. This is like a 60-meter elevation drop in about 20 meters. So that's as steep as hills get. Oh yeah, there you go. Getting the warning. So that's letting me know it's overcharging, and I actually don't know if it releases the brakes, but it just lets you know that something might happen soon. So previously it would just release the brakes, and it was absolutely terrifying to be like mid downhill, you know, because the brakes are fantastic on these electric skateboards. They're progressive and they work really well. Man, this skateboard works so well off-road. This board is so fast. I'll give you a clip of how fast it goes. That was a top speed of 38 kilometers an hour. So that's probably what you get on flat, smooth ground. 38 Ks an hour. Thing just flies, man. Old mate's got the right idea. He's just got a freaking whippersnipper motor on a freaking bike. That's what I need. Why use electricity when you can use petrol? So that was the top speed of the Verreal, 38 Ks an hour. That's about its cruising speed. I reckon you can get it over 40 if you are really flying. We're about to go up a little hill here. We'll show how it just powers up the little hill. It's not going to even slow down, I don't think. Straight freaking up it over the bridge. Absolutely flies this thing. On the downhill, this will probably be 40 Ks an hour. A little bit hairy on a skateboard, but whoa. Feel that these are water ducky birdie things. Hey guys, morning. Not a bad commute, this one, on the Maribyrnong River. Quite the nice commute. Got a little Bobby over here. Chilling. How's it going, bud? Morning, mate. Morning, champ. Got a couple of duckies over here. This is the only obstacles I have on this commute. So I used to ride my e-bike this way. It's like I'm not one of those cyclists who rides on the road. I like to ride on the bike tracks provided to us. That's the city over there in the distance. Getting closer, boys. Getting closer. I did find out how to check the battery level as well. You press on the little remote-y. Press the on button, so I'm at 3 bars still, so we're good. I did bring my charger. I made the mistake once of trying to ride this electric skateboard to work and back on one charge, and it did not work, so I'm gonna charge it at work and have plenty of battery for the way home. I think that lady was picking up rubbish. Good job to her. So this Verreal skateboard is, now I don't want to say it's waterproof, but man, I've ridden this thing in some torrential downpour and stuff. This skateboard is freaking bomb-proof, man. I've done probably a couple 100 Ks on it, and it is absolutely freaking perfect, man. I have no issues whatsoever on it. The one annoying thing about, now it's got nothing to do with the skateboard, I mean booster board's the same, is that when you've got these lines on the sidewalk, man, it's so annoying with these hard wheels. Like, look at this one. Oh, freaking hell. You feel it in your back, man. I think Verreal are working on an off-road one with like some cool suspension. I would be totally down to try that because when you're on smooth like this, it's completely fine, but man, like coming up here is some annoying bits. Chinese temple, randomly on my way to work. Other cool facts, this place smells like peanuts. Don't know what they do there. Looks kind of industrial to be making peanuts, but just another one of Tom's commuting facts. So this commute, on the e-bike, I had it down to as low as, I think I did it 19 minutes once. 12 kilometers, 19 minutes, door to door. On the electric skateboard, obviously, it's quite a bit slower, so probably about half an hour. It's not bad for 12 Ks, completely free. On a motorbike, it takes about half an hour, which is ridiculous that it's like as fast on an electric skateboard and 10 minutes quicker on a e-bike, just because the traffic's so annoying. Like even lane splitting and shit, there's just so many traffic lights. There's like 40 traffic lights on the 10K swag. Oh, we've got a Bobby over here, chilling. I've become a bit of a bird watcher on this commute, on the river, man. Hey, Bobby friend. He chills there like every morning, and he like usually has his wings up and stuff, like drying his wings in the sun. He's my best friend, so. See, these are the cool things that you get to experience when you're commuting out of your car, out of the train, not on the motorbike, but out here in nature on your electric skateboard. Ugh. Man, it was well off-road. Actually, maybe I should do an off-road test, because this skateboard is phenomenal off-road. Let's do an off-road test, eh? We're gonna go straight into the grass. It's a bit muddy, but let's go. Look at that. Over the big rocks. Absolutely fantastic, man. Actually handles, that's how the terrain. That's big freaking train rocks and shit. Boy, I'm going up on the grass. No! Alright, slippery grass is a bit tricky. Come on. Need traction control. Go. I know it'll do some grass. Let me try and hit this bit of grass with a bit of gusto. Try not to slide. Look at that. It's doing it. This is a bit too wet. A bit too wet. We got some lads here on the bongo drums. What's going on here? Play Wonderwall, guys. Good flat bit of road here. Let's get some speed up. Tuck. Getting into the city, boys. Getting there, almost there. So we are over halfway now. Probably a good 7-8 kilometers in. Check the charge on the remote. Oh, we are halfway. Sony RX100 battery's dead, but the Verreal is still going. Alright, we have the steepest hill coming up. Board is beginning to get low on power. Man, I must say, like, I know why Casey Neistat vlogged on a skateboard, because it's so good having like both your hands free. Let's start up this hill. Good little sustained hill, this one. And the great thing with electric skateboards is, you know, when you get to the top of a hill and you've got to go back down a hill, at least I get bloody some battery back. Heading under the freeway now. We've got the Melbourne Star, I think it's called, a stupid wig wheel that's in the middle of nowhere. Not actually in the city like the London Eye or anything. We got Homeless Man's seat over here. Let's see if Homeless Man's up. Yeah, he's up. He's up and he's working. Old Homeless Man. Go! Still got some charge in it. Usually the Verreal skateboard, when it starts getting low on charge, it starts going a bit slower. Oh, they're gonna go soon. Freak. It starts kind of slowing you down to preserve battery. It's not really doing that yet, so I've still got some charge. There's the wheel. We are very close to work, boys. Anything more I can say about the Verreal? Yeah, bomb-proof. The battery cage is metal, so you can grind over stuff. I've scraped it a million times and it's fine. What else? Good flex. Very flexy. I know that's what you want on a longboard. As I said, probably about 15 Ks of range if you're full throttle everywhere. You could probably get over 20 if you chill, which I'm not. Definitely going to get over 10 Ks, even if you're full throttle all the time. For a cheap board, considering how much cheaper it is than boosted, man, it's freaking fine. And the owner of the company has put like 1,000 Ks on one. No issues, so they seem to be pretty freaking reliable. She's not as clean as when I first got her, but she's hanging in there. That's the metal kind of battery cage, dual motor, direct motor onto the wheels, not a belt drive. So it's very quiet, super quiet. You can't even hear it when it's going. I know the boosted with, I think their belts are quite a bit louder. Anyway, gents, I'm heading into work, so gonna leave that there. That was the test of the Verreal F1 skateboard. Absolutely awesome electric skateboard. Didn't think I'd enjoy it this much. Absolutely love it. So, gents, peace out. I thought it was just a nice smooth downhill, but no, there's a big drop off, so